What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and we're going to talk about Town Hall 9 Stoned Hobo. Shout out to Thor for introducing me to this strategy. It was a strategy he got from PowerBang Gaming. If you guys don't know PowerBang, I'll link him in the description. So shout out to PowerBang for this this army. It's a really good army that I've been loving. This might be my new favorite Town Hall 9 attack strategy. So I wanted to cover this for you guys today, introduce it to you if you guys aren't aware of it. If you are aware of it, you know exactly how powerful it is, especially with the giant bomb nerf where giant bombs aren't doing 2 times damage to the Hogs, or 1.5 times damage to the Hogs rather. It's really powerful, it's just getting stronger. And it does really well, especially against these bases where it's really compacted and kind of tight together. So I got a couple replays for you guys today. We're going to talk about the army that I've personally been using. You can obviously vary it to your needs, but I think the army I've been using has been working really well. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to talk about what we're doing and how to be effective with the strategy. I've been getting a lot of 3 stars with it. It's just a really nice strategy. You have a lot of troops left over for cleanup. Hog Riders running through the base. We'll talk about it when we get into the replay. So hopefully you guys enjoy this strategy. Again, shout out to PowerBang Gaming for the strategy. Guys, definitely go check him out. Show him some love. So let's go ahead and get into the first replay. Okay, so let's talk about the army a little bit. So Stoned Hobo. Stone generally refers to 3 golems. You might hear stone, shattered. Shattered means 2 golems. Stone means 3. And then if you just hear go, that's usually just 1 golem. But Stoned Hobo, we're talking about 3 golems. I personally run 18 hogs. I think that's pretty standard. And then we're going to have max bowlers in the CC. I think it's really crucial to get those max bowlers if you can. Level 2s, level 1s, not going to work as much. But if you can get those max bowlers in your CC, I know it's not going to be easy for everyone. With the Town Hall 9s, a lot of Town Hall 9s don't have 11s in their clans or 10s with the max bowlers. So hopefully you guys can get your hands on some max bowlers. Maybe try some level 2s if you have to. We got 8 Wizzies for helping with funneling purposes, 3 wall breakers for the initial break-in too, and 2 archers just for kind of cleanup. I usually use those on corner buildings. Spell-wise, we got 2 heals. I generally use 1 heal only on the hogs, and then my second heal, I either will heal up bowlers or hogs depending on how the raid's going. I want to keep those bowlers alive and going through the base. The rage is going to rage up our kill squad to get them knocking out a ton of buildings. You'll see that really early on in the raids. We're going to jump into the bases. I use 3 wall breakers to get into the initial break, and then we're going to jump into the core, jump in towards the queen, because we want to take that queen out with the kill squad for sure. So I've seen variations with 2 jumps. I think 1 is sufficient. Then we got a poison and then a max poison in our CC. If you can't get max, just get as high level poison as you can. This is strictly for CC troops in my opinion. CC troops and the queen. So we're going to go ahead and get into this replay and talk about what's going on. Alright, so the first thing I do is I drop down the couple of archers on the corner builder, the corner huts. And then I'm going to drop down 2 of the 3 golems. So I'm on my wife's account. I know it says Megan. That's my wife's account. Don't worry about it. So we're going to drop down 2 of the golems, and we're going to go kind of wide, and we're going to start a funnel. With this strategy, corner funneling isn't always the best approach, but I think it can work really well. If you can get a nice wide funnel, I know a lot of people say go in on a straight side, but I don't mind corner funneling with this strategy if you can keep it right. So we're going to go in real wide. We're going to set the golem over here, Wizzies behind them to clear out these buildings. A golem over here, Wizzies behind to clear out these buildings, and we're just going to let that happen. Let all these buildings get cleared out. You see the Wizzies, we're going really wide on the funnel like I said. We want to make sure that the bowlers aren't going to go around. We drop in that last golem and get the wall breakers with that initial break. Again, we had a golem out there distracting, so no issue with the wall breakers there. We drop in the heroes. The king kind of went right on this one. Queen's right there. So right there we got the bowlers in also. We dropped the CC. So at this point you're kind of dropping in your kill squad. Heroes, bowlers, the rest of your Wizzies. You might even want to save a Wizzy or 2 for cleanup, but in this case I just threw everything in. We get the clan castle coming out, and that's where we're going to drop in both of our poison spells. So we got both of our poison spells working. I'm going to heal up the bowlers there kind of as a paranoid thing. I saw the clan castle, I saw the queen wander around, and I got really nervous and scared for my bowlers. So the poison actually takes out the clan castle troops. I'm going to rage just to get really through these buildings. You see the bowlers just working through and knocking out all these buildings. And then we're going to sprinkle in hogs over here on the left side. You see a giant bomb go off, but it's not a huge deal. Only 1 giant bomb. There's the second giant bomb. We're going to heal up right there. And you see we got that heal right for those Teslas. The bowler's still working. You just see all this just happening in a hurry. We sprinkle in the Hogs, keep the Hogs healed up with that last heal spell. Bowlers working on the Town Hall, taking out those Teslas, and it's just all coming together really fast. Even though our king went right, it doesn't even matter in this raid. You see the Hogs running through the base, taking out all these defensive structures. Hogs still have plenty of life. The queen's going to go ahead and take out that last Archer Tower, last Giant Bomb, but it doesn't even really matter. We got plenty of bowlers left. We got plenty of Hogs left. And you see, the count doesn't have like super high heroes. It's 10-10 heroes, so you don't have to have like max stuff to do this. We only have level 3 golems and then level 4 Hogs, which level 4 Hogs is standard for Town Hall 8. So very, very easy raid to do. You can do this as a newer Town Hall 9 for sure, and you can get 3 stars. On my wife's account, I got a 6-star war with this. She doesn't war a lot. I usually throw her in and war for her. But a 6-star war with the stoned hobo. So we're going to get into another replay after this finishes up and just talk about it a little bit more. I mean, hopefully you guys kind of get what I'm getting at here as far as the procedures for this this attack and how to execute it properly. So let's go ahead and get into the next replay after this 3-star here. Okay, again, so same build here, same exact army build. This base is a little bit easier to go in on the straight side rather than a corner. So we're going to go on the side. We do notice there's corner buildings, so I'm going to drop those 2 archers on the corner buildings, let them work while the raid's happening. So we're going to start our funnels on this far side down here. That's why we started the archers at the top of the base, because we're going to work the bottom of the base. So we're going to throw a Wizzy there, just to take out those other corner buildings. Start our golems real wide. Like I said, you want to go really wide, get that nice funnel. You don't want your bowlers wandering off, and that's why you want to go wide, because the bowlers will even come over and target that dark elixir drill, because remember, they can throw over walls. So that's why we're going really wide. We're going to throw in that last golem. I meant to throw in the king first to take out that builder's hut, but no big deal. You see the funnel really starting to come together here as the wizards work inside. We wall break in. Here comes the clan castle troops. We're going to go ahead and throw down that double poison, just work them over with the poison. We got our queen going in this time, so she's going to work out even better this time because the queen's going to be on those clan castle troops. Bowlers go in. They get a little bit distracted by a clan castle archer, but they go right back in. We heal there. I always like panic heal in the beginning of the raids. I don't know why. I guess it's just my nature to panic heal. We jump into the core with the bowlers, the king, all that. We just throw that jump in perfectly right there. So you can kind of see what's going on right at this point. We got the jump here, so our heroes, bowlers, everything jumping towards the town hall, doing lots of damage. Those bowlers are bouncing those rocks, doing tons of damage. Meanwhile, while all that's happening, we're sprinkling our hogs in on this left side. There's not any really double giant bomb spots or any really concerning spots for the hogs, so we're going to sprinkle in some hogs. And I actually even saved 2 hogs on this raid for cleanup later in the raid. So a giant bombs go off. We throw down a heal, kind of pre-heal this area. Hogs run through the heal, and it works out really well there. Bowlers still working nicely. We got a full golem over here. We got the queen working over here, and the raid's just coming together really, really well. I still got those 2 hogs just sitting there in my pocket. We hit the queen's ability to get through that storage. The last defenses are going down, and once those last defenses go down, I'm going to go ahead and drop in those other hogs over here on this storage just for cleanup. That way time's not an issue. We didn't have any time issues with this raid. It happens pretty fast, especially when you rage that kill squad in the core. You guys saw how we jumped into the core with that rage, and everything just happened in a hurry. Those bowlers throwing those rocks, and it just happens in a hurry. So as you see here, just easy cleanup for the hog riders, the golems, the queen. We got golems on cleanup, guys, but very easy cleanup from there. This strategy is really, really nice. Again, I think you guys should try it out. It takes a little bit of practice to get used to, but I think if you kind of adapt what I taught you here today, and we will do some more replays of this. I think we're going to do a video of just different hog attacks here shortly. I'm working on replays for that, so look for that here probably next week, I would say. We're going to have a baby dragon pumpkin video up soon, I think tomorrow or the next day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Come out to the streams tonight on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you guys follow me on both platforms. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Ash for shouting out our channel, man. I can't begin to thank him enough for showing some recognition to some of the smaller guys like he did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Shout out to PowerBang for the strategy. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing, guys.